What's up, friends and followers? Today I want to talk about your training approach when you're cutting. Basically, the typical discussion about should you go heavy and keep your reps low, or should you go lighter and keep your reps higher. First I'm gonna say what people usually think, then I'm gonna say what science thinks, and then I'm gonna say what I think. Okay, so first up, the first layer of stupid people that you will hear, like the old myth that is pretty much busted, is that you should go with light weights to get toned, which is retarded. Okay, so you want to keep on lifting heavy weights. Basically that's you need to maintain the strength you've gained during your bulk. Okay, so then there's the second approach, where people say that you should just stick to your weights and do everything in your power to maintain your strength, and that's how you retain muscle. Now that can be true in some ways, but I think that usually the sacrifice of that approach isn't quite worth it. Because let's say that you're trying to maintain 80 kgs on the bench press and you start off with doing 12 reps. Then with time you're down, let's say that when you're done with the cut and you've lost some strength, you're down to 5 reps. I don't think that's a good approach either. So now I'm gonna tell you what the science thinks. And basically the science doesn't really have a clear answer. So, but the science is pretty clear that volume is the most important thing for muscle gains. And the way you maintain muscle during a cut is the same way you gain muscle during a bulk. So that basically means that you want to have the same approach to training when you cut as when you bulk. So, however, if you're going to maintain the strength, and let's say that you're doing, like I said before, you're doing 8 reps to begin with, and then when you get weaker, you get fewer and fewer reps. That means that you're basically losing volume, and volume is the main thing you should be focused on for building muscle. So if you're losing reps with time, you're probably losing some gains as well, because you're doing less volume. So, but however, the science isn't quite clear on what's the best approach. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think that you should have a rep range. Let's say that you're doing 8 to 12 reps, and when you're weak, let's say that you lose some strength and you're down and you can only get 7 reps. That means that you should decrease the weight, because if you go lower in reps, you're going to lose too much volume, and that is bad, because you need to maintain some volume in order to maintain your muscle gains. So the take-home message, I think, is the most important one, is that you keep on training hard, which basically means that whether you like to keep doing pushing high weight, you still need to keep on pushing hard, pushing yourself. And if you decide to decrease the weight, you can't just decrease the weight and do some pump and fluff workout where you do like 20 reps and you really feel the muscle. You should feel the muscle as well, but the important thing is that you need to go close to failure even when you're cutting. You need to continue making the same effort when you're training. So just don't go easy on yourself when you're cutting because you're cutting. You need to push yourself just as hard as when you were bulking. And my suggestion is that you pick a rep range, and once you hit the lower end, you decrease the weight and you try to go up to the higher end again. I'm saying, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you got the message. I hope you understand that there is no clear-cut way to do this. That is the best approach. Some people will try to sell you on things, but that's not the way it is. The way it is that we don't know for sure, but my interpretation of the science and of what my experience and everything I've heard is that you just need to keep on pushing yourself. Alright, I'm saying all of this because I'm fat and it's time for me to cut. Look at this. Okay, like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the bell thingy so that you got notifications when I post videos, and I'm out. Peace.